Question basically is, what would I tell city dwellers about small town life, especially Overbrook? We moved from Houston, Texas, a big city, found a small shop through power of prayer here in Overbrook, and uprooted everything we had, moved up here to the small town, basically because we wanted peaceful life, country life, a nice, simple, low-key, low-crime country life. Just the city wore us out. You know, we needed peace. We wanted to be able to raise our kids in a community that's a well-knit community like Overbrook, that when there's issues with people in the community pulls together and helps people out. They come together. It's a very peaceful, laid-back life, a nice, comfortable life. Basically just simple farm town life. When we first came here and opened up our business, it was a little scary at first because we felt like we were going to be the outsiders coming into a small town community, but the community here welcomed us. We got quite a welcome that we wasn't expecting. Very friendly, peaceful. The mayor of the town, city people, other business owners welcomed us and enjoyed having us come here and clean the place up and show community pride basically here, and it's been good. It's been a good run so far.
Running a small business in a small town, you've got the same people, you know just about everybody and everything, and watch them drive by every day. If they're 20 minutes late going by, you think, I wonder why they're late for work today. We all try and get along here, you know, on Main Street and the other business district part, just trying to help each other out. If someone comes in and says, you know, hey, where's the store? Point it out to them, you know, I got a flat tire, hey, right down the street. Just try and keep going as long as we can. A lot of towns haven't made it, so I think Overbrook will make it. Just good people all around.
This first cut, even though it's porterhouse, it actually eats better than it looks. There's a lot of progressive things going on. Not only are we in the midst of building a brand new $2.5 million library, we have plenty of entertainment, we have tennis courts, we have a fantastic golf course, but it's a quality of life. It's not having to worry about taking your keys and locking your car every time you get out. It's about being on Main Street and meeting people and standing there and talking for 20 minutes. We see it all the time here in the grocery store. People run in to get one thing and it takes them 30 minutes because they have to meet people and talk.
I don't like city living. And I know you don't.
No, I've never lived. The biggest city I've lived in is maybe 2,000 people. And that was plenty big. I didn't like the neighbors so close. I love it out in the country. Our closest neighbor is half a mile away. We can yell and scream and do whatever outside.
Yeah, you can get plumb crazy out here and there won't nobody say nothing. The only thing you might disturb is the coyotes, because you can really hear them coyotes singing at night.
And the locusts? The locusts telling you fall's coming on?
Yeah, walk outside in the middle of the night and just look up, get away from the pole light over there, and the stars shine bright. You can see every constellation in the sky. You can't do that in the city. You're lucky to see the brightest ones.
Nope. So country living's for us.
I guess so.
This library project is a great example of the upside of small town. I mean, everyone really came together. This is a really big project, and I didn't know if we would be able to do it. It began with a very generous gift from longtime residents who had passed away, but other donations of time, money, ideas, skills that came in from many, many people have made this possible, and it's amazing, and it's humbling for me to think about all the effort from the Nortons' original bequest and thinking ahead about what they would do for Overbrook, down to all the work and hours, time, money people have put into it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of situation.
My parents always say, like, don't do anything bad or else it'll get to us before the night's over. Because everyone talks, everyone figures out everything.
I would tell city dwellers like about Overbrook that like it's funner to grow up in a smaller school because you get to know people better, you get to do different things, you're involved in more activities, and it's just a lot more fun than I think like if you were to just be in a big school with a bunch of people you didn't know.
I would say that, they really don't know what they're missing because we grew up, we had some acreage and big yard and stuff, and you're always playing around, and in the big cities they don't have that. And it's like everyone knows everybody. You can drive down the street, you can wave, and people know you. It's pretty country-like. Like there's a lot of fishing and hunting, which is really fun.
There's a lot of events and activities, and the whole community gets involved. We have parades every summer and the fair. And just, it's like one big family.
I've lived in Overbrook my whole life. I'm very passionate about 4-H. I like the small town environment because I think everybody's a more close-knit family. Just like tonight, coming out for the home football game. Also, the other night, our small town had a sunset stroll. We honored 2 great ladies that lost their lives. One of them was a good friend of mine. I'm really involved in the 4-H program. Husband and I, we do the Overbrook livestock sale at the fair. I think being from a small town, you get to know everybody, which is a great environment for your children.
I don't know how many places we go when you tell people you're from Overbrook and they say, don't overlook Overbrook. So that slogan has really gotten around. That was a nephew of my grandfather's that got a $5 prize for coming up with that slogan. He lived in West Virginia, but his brother lived here. And it's kind of interesting to go. And at one time we had T-shirts that had something about Overbrook on it. So and people would always come up and say, "Oh, don't overlook Overbrook." And it's a nice place not to overlook them.